It's me, Mrs. Maskell, and I am back for another mindful moment. Have you ever just had one of those days? One of those days when nothing has gone right and everything has made you feel sad and tired? Well, that's what our story is about today. It's called Just One of Those Days, and it's by Jill Murphy. It had been a long night. So, Mr. and Mrs. Bear woke up late. They left Baby Bear dreaming of dinosaurs while they got ready for work. Wow, that looks like a cool dream. Then they woke Baby Bear and got him ready for nursery, which took even longer than usual. Outside, it was raining. Mr. Bear got the bus and Mrs. Bear took Baby Bear to nursery on her way to work. Oh no, it's a rainy day as well. Nursery had already started by the time they got there. In the cloakroom, Baby Bear wouldn't take his coat off. "I want to go home," he said in a very small voice. Mrs. Bear took Baby Bear to join the class. His teacher was reading them a story. "There you are," she said. "In you come." After the story, Baby Bear saw that someone else was playing with his best dinosaur. "Mine!" he yelled. "No, no," said his teacher. "Come and play with Diplodocus instead. He's just as nice." Baby Bear tried hard to like Diplodocus, but his mouth didn't open and he didn't have purple blotches, so it was difficult. At work, Mrs. Bear sat on her glasses and Mr. Bear spilt coffee all over an important pile of papers. At nursery, when it was lunchtime, someone else got the red cup. The water didn't taste as nice in the green one. At work, Mr. Bear didn't have time for lunch. He was too busy reprinting the messed up papers, and Mrs. Bear fell asleep halfway through her blueberry muffin. Oh dear, they're not having a very good day, are they? At nursery, after lunch, they did painting, which was nice, but someone else had used all the purple paint. Then they did cooking, which got a bit messy. Then they did dancing, which got a bit tricky. "I want you all to dance like trees in the wind," said their teacher. By the end of the day, Baby Bear could hardly keep his eyes open. He was so glad to see his mum waiting for him. It was still raining as they trudged home together. "Daddy's bringing in a pizza," said Mrs. Bear, "so we don't have to cook." When they got home, Mrs. Bear and Baby Bear got into their comfy pyjamas. Oh, I like doing that on a wet day, don't you? Getting in your cosy pyjamas when you get home. "Daddy's home," yelled Baby Bear. Mr. Bear came in with a big pizza box and a carrier bag. "Look in the bag," he said. "It's something for you." Baby Bear dived into the bag and brought out T-Rex. "He's exactly the same as the one you always play with at nursery," said Mr. Bear proudly. "I saw him in a shop window and thought you might like to have one of your very own." Baby Bear tested the jaw to make sure it moved. Then he hugged Mr. Bear very tightly. Then he took off the labels. Then he and T-Rex roared and chased Mum and Dad into the kitchen. "Better get this pizza onto plates," said Mrs. Bear, "before someone goes into orbit." "How was work?" asked Mr. Bear as they made their way to the sofa with their pizza. "Not brilliant," said Mrs. Bear. "How about you?" "Not brilliant," said Mr. Bear. "I think it was just one of those days." "Never mind," said Mrs. Bear. "We can have a better one tomorrow. Why don't we all go to bed early?" "Good idea," said Mr. Bear. "I'll do the bedtime story." did. We all have those days, don't we, when things don't particularly go quite right. I didn't like it the other day when I was wet and tired. It made me feel very grumpy. But there are also things we can do to make us feel better, just like the Bear family did. Having a special dinner, like a pizza, snuggling up in your cosy pyjamas, and having an early night, so that maybe the next day won't be as bad. It's really important that we share when we're not having one of those days. Baby Bear's mummy and daddy helped him, didn't they? Especially with that special dinosaur he got to play with. Until next time.